Hello everyone, this is Professor Reha here with the Grim Dawn walkthrough. Now, what I'm going to do... Oh, I never actually reported... Hold on, I just realized that I forgot to report in the fact that I killed Lutra. Let me do that really quick. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Anastasia's quests more to show you how they're blitzed than anything else. I don't need the reputation, and I'll probably skip them in Ultimate. I might not, it depends on what I actually need at the time, but at least here I want to go through her entire questline so you can see what blitzing her questline looks like. I don't need the reputation, as you well know, but first, before we can do that, we have to clear out the dungeon over here. Oh, a hero! Starting things off with a bang, eh? Alright. Fair enough. Get rid of you really quick. Alright, nice. We're actually going to go into melee here so I can Sacred Strike this fool. Also get the hammers going here. And my Blade Barrier. There we go. Death Lord's Tome, huh? I'm working on a Necromancer Demolitionist combination. Would that work here? Nope. Actually, it doesn't have anything to do... Hold on, wait a minute. Death Lord's Tome, but it has nothing to do with Necromancers. Alright, I see you. Well, no I don't actually, but that's beside the point. Oop. There we go. Oop. Missed a bunch of that stuff. So this is extremely quick, because we don't even need to wander around and look for anything at all. We are just looking to blitz our way to Lucius as quickly as possible. Lucius being the boss of this particular segment. There's a secret up here that I don't remember if I got last time, but it doesn't make a huge difference in Veteran, honestly. Nope. That's okay. Resistances aren't quite what I want out of this, though. Well, I mean, honestly, it does not make any difference. I am badly overcapped on pretty much everything. Which is fine, there's not really a whole lot I can do about it, but it's a nice safety net for if I ever want to change up my equipment, then it'll be completely fine to do so. We're going to just cut this way first, because almost every time is this the way you need to go, at least at some point in the proceedings. We're going to go ahead and activate Blade Barrier just so that these guys die a little bit faster on me. There we go. Overguard this healing potion. Just because... That's of corrosion, so I already know that that's not going to be a good enough mutant bludgeon to bother with, since I don't do poison damage. So I can already tell from its keywords that that's going to be a trash mutant bludgeon, if you got excited about that. Knowing its potential. See? Acid damage, poison damage, I don't do either of those, so that's kind of a waste. Nonsense. Alright. Blade Barrier this. Just to speed things along a little bit more. Good. Excellent. That's perfect. Alright. I'm kind of thinking of switching cadence back to elemental, honestly. But we'll have to see. Here is the Legion supplies right here, if you remember from Veteran. There we go. Slap these fools. There we go. Yeah, I think it would be best if we, at least for the time being, switched cadence back to elemental damage. So we'll go and make that change really quick. I was thinking earlier today, actually, about my build here, and it occurred to me that as nice as physical damage can be, I'm not really doing a whole lot in terms of that, and I've got so many benefits, to elemental damage right now that it seems kind of silly to not have it on, so we'll go ahead and pull away 2 points, apparently. And I'll just wait till my level up to finish that up. Anything even remotely useful here that I might want to use? The answer to that question is no. Which is fine. This is fine. Well, we've got enough where once I level up again, which should be pretty shortly based on my experience bar, that I'm not really going to have any kind of issue here, so we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Wipe out everyone before they even get to me, except for... No, this guy stopped to pause for a second, so did he. He actually made it all the way, though. A couple of guys did, actually. There we go. Yeah, you can see the difference in the damage. I kind of figured. The boost in Aether damage, plus transforming my physical damage into Aether damage, is not a big enough boost to merit the use of physical damage cadence. So we'll go back to the elemental, at least for now, unless something massively changes. Can we get in here and kill this idiot? No. That would require a huge trip that I'm not really interested in. We'll go ahead and clear this secret, though, because I'm in the area, so why not? It's not like there's a whole bunch of dangerous enemies in here. These guys are pretty weak. There we go. Excellent. You're just stuck here for some reason. Alright. That was weird. Now we're just going to work our way around so we can get to Lucius. Silly zombies. Victories for me. Well, not all of you are zombies, I suppose. There we go. Slap everyone. Good. Very nice. Oh, nope, that's... Well, we can at least explode some boxes and see if there's anything useful popping out of here. No, we're not. I guess no. Okay, very nice. It has a little bit less resistances. It's got the Pierce, of course, which is nice. Doesn't have the Chaos. Doesn't have the Poison Acid. Do I need the Chaos? Not specifically, no. Do I need the Poison Acid? Yeah, I do. Alright. Never mind, then. I need the Poison Acid enough that I don't want to change off the one that I have now. Not that it would have been an overall improvement anyways. I would have gotten a little bit more HP, but I think that's about it. What do you... There we go. My goodness, that was weird. Alright. We're going to ignore those guys. We're going to go this way, because I just don't need them. These guys I do need. Mostly because they're in the way. I'll probably go into that room. There's no enemies in there. It looks like free loot. Regardless. Mostly to get Torgo's hammers up. Deal with some of these guys at melee. They activated them in here as will. It would probably be the extreme amount of guys in the background, so we're going to go ahead and Panetti this. There we go. Problem solved. Do you have anything? Can I use that? There we go. I was having a really hard time using that for some reason. I don't quite understand what was going on there. And yeah, that's fantastic. Hello. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. And you're just gonna die from the dot, so that's fine. We wipe you out too really quick. There we go. Delicious. Small army here, which is fine. Alright, good. And overguard health potion this. Use some Panetti's replicating missiles. Clear out the whole area really quick. Very nice. Use one of these Spirit Bane ointments on Lucius, because that'll really help in case he has some... I don't know why I'm bothering with that. And I can do this. Yeah, you do reduce resistances. I thought you did. You can tell because the numbers are red here. That's how you can tell. He's reducing all of my resistances except to stun, which is fairly interesting. Good thing I anticipated. And we've got it in the back now. He can't do anything else. I'm not even sure he's activated Menhirs at all. There we go. Yeah. Tell it to someone who cares, guy. I thought there was a chest over there, but there was not. Interesting boots. Not good enough, because I don't need the resistances. I don't need the physical damage on my current boots either, though, so there's that. That's fairly interesting. Not good enough, though. Alright, we'll pop out and pull off the explosion. There's going to be guys right here, I believe. Yep. Always. So we'll take care of these bozos. Go ahead and activate Blade Barrier for this. Just to speed things along. Love Blade Barrier. Very useful on a retail build. Yeah, they got Menhirs, but that's okay. I have Torgos. Alright. Now I'm getting a little frustrated. There we go. Well, that's because there's two of you idiots back here. Get out of here, punk. Don't you run away. Well, it doesn't matter if you run away. I can just shoot you. There we go. Alright, now we can access the Anastasia Quests, but there's something that I want to do before we get into those, and it's fairly important, simply as a matter of convenience, more than anything else. Really? So first off, we report this in, and then we give you the supplies. We're now honored with Homestead, which is fairly cool. And then we're going to go down here and have this whole conversation. Actually, before I go down there, I need an Ancient Heart and Chthonic Blood, which I'm going to grab ahead of time. Da-da-da-da-da. Why do I not remember this quest? Where does this happen? Dead Man's Gulch. Oh, that's where... That's right. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, no, I know where that is. Had a brain cramp, but I remember that now. Okay. Let me see. The only thing we really need to store would be the Dreadlords thing, and of course our crafting materials. No. We'll need to sell the green stuff. We've already checked all of those along the way. Nothing useful there. We want to take out one brain because we're going to need the other one. Ancient Heart. And Blood of Chthon. No, I don't need that many. Blood of Chthon. And while we're in the area, I really should sell. Alright, good. Because her first quest is just to deliver these three crafting materials to her, which is, of course, pretty easy by this point. Even when the first time you meet her, you should have enough of these, unless you've been crafting like a lunatic for some reason. And in the early levels, you really don't need to be. I love that dialogue. The fact that she's the only person who realizes that you're in a loop, basically. Alright, so now we can finish this up, bring this back up to speed almost. Yeah, I'm going to skip mental alacrity. Honestly, I don't really need that much casting speed. It doesn't really make that huge of a difference. I just... I don't need this. And I don't need this right now either. Is there one that does elemental damage? I'm really having a hard time remembering. Well, there's this, I guess. But that's not hugely important. Just making sure there's nothing here that might possibly be useful, but there is not, so we're fine. We are A-okay. So, what we are now going to do is wander actually to Homestead, because that needs to be... I need to go check out the new wares there, because I'm having a brain cramp. Also, I need to consider... I don't even care about you, guy. I also need to consider the potential for elemental. Here we are, honored. I didn't have honored? No, because I just got to honored with Homestead. I'm sorry, I'm at revered. No. I'm very close to revered. Right on the cusp of revered. Do you have anything I could possibly want? Not really. Let me see. So these gloves are pretty nice. Not the best, but pretty nice. Let me see here. That would be fairly interesting, but it does not compare to the Fleshbound Cask. Nope. Alright, so the gloves are the only interesting thing here. The rest of this is not interesting. But anyways, what we need to do now is go and deal with some things. The first of which is... I almost forgot where it was. The Path of the Three. Now the reason why I'm doing the Path of the Three now, the reason why you blitz it at this particular junction is because right now we have to go to the Eastern Marsh and collect the Fang of the Blood Hunter, whatever it's called, the Bone Hunter, I can't quite remember. On your way there, you pass by the Temple of the Three, which you gain access to after completing most of the Path of the Three quest. It's the final location in the Path of the Three quest line. So it really makes a lot more sense to take care of the quest line at this juncture when you're blitzing through the main campaign, because you can go through the Temple of the Three really quickly while you're passing it by. Furthermore, these enemies scale to a quite decent level. I think they scale up to 80, if I'm not mistaken. So even if you're a little high by this point in time, you still have decent experience, decent drops from these guys at this point. Yeah, they do scale up to 80. Maybe more, but I can't quite remember. I only remember ever 80, because that's always ever been the highest I've been in this area, so... My poison acid resistance is pretty high, but clearly someone's... Nope, no one's reducing it. Alright. There's too much of it at one time, which is fine. Now again, we don't really need to, like, stick around and absolutely kill everything. Fairly a moot point, honestly. All we really need is to get done what we came here to do. Just kill the boss. When you're blitzing, you're basically just trying to kill all the bosses in a specific area to complete all the quests necessary, and then move on with your life. Alright. Didn't ask for any of you guys, but sure. Get out of here. The bees will die to my retaliation damage. I'm not that concerned. There they go. Told you. Just wipe out as many of these guys beforehand as possible. A hero, eh? Alright. Good. This will work out quite nicely. Goodbye. Dorgo's hammer takes care of most of the smalls. didn't even realize you were a hero at first, honestly. Nice. Alright, that worked out quite well. And that'll put me at then revered with Homestead, I'm betting. Or close to it. I think close to it. I didn't know, and here's Will was down, I wasn't paying enough attention. It's fine. There we go. Now this is the interesting time. Then here's Will activated immediately. I'm using these... Okay, that's not working. He's trying to hit the eyeballs, but he's too low in an elevation. He's still in the... There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil. Take out some of these eyeballs. Oh. Nope. There we go. And here's Will activated just in time. Okay. No, you're not. Good. Most of the eyeballs are down. Healing potion. He's summoning more eyeballs in the wrong places. Alright. We're gonna duck back here. Okay, and then here's we'll disactivate it. Behind the cover of this rock, I'm gonna melee him really quick. Okay. I'm guessing I hit revered with Bug. I'm revered with Homestead. Good. Yep. Alright, good. Useless to me. Doesn't do the right damage. Useless to me. Also doesn't do the right damage. Crack this open. Almost good. Now we're gonna just go on ahead, waltz over to the Broken Hills. This is not the first time we'll be going back here, by the way, because eventually we'll have to do the Steps of Torment as well, which I want to exemplify how that rolls. And we'll slap you down. You guys aren't even worth my time. I don't know why I bothered. I didn't check, obviously. So we're just going to ignore these people. They're too low of a level to be even worth it. Level 73, blue numbers? Nah, we don't need this. We don't have time for this. Pardon me, piggies. Pardon me, swine. And birds. More? Okay. Please excuse me. Pardon me. And we'll just waltz on down here. Pardon me. Look at this. They're not even worth my time. Get out of my face. What is this? Other generation of monsters? Okay. Other generation of monsters decrease poison, acid, and bleeding resistance. Because I do so much poison, acid, and bleeding. Perfect. Now, can I actually take you on mano a mano is the question. No. I've swiftly come to the conclusion that the answer to that question is a resounding no. Your void fire is too strong for me. There we go. Then here's we'll activate it, so I think we've got some time. Alright, time is up. Yeah, that's nice. The problem is that the Void Fire just does so much damage over time. Here's Will again, so we're going to go back in for this. And it stacks, so just like, it's at some point there's just multiple of them hitting you all at the same time, which is really the problem there. The first one is like, yeah, okay, I'm not doing so badly, and then suddenly there's 2 or 3 beneath you, and then it's a whole different story. It's terrible. Our next stop will be Astrakarn Road. Yes, this is the one. I have a bit of trouble remembering which one I'm supposed to be going to, but I remembered correctly this time. Is that a hero? It is. We'll go ahead and stop and kill the Aether Blaze really quick. Always have time to kill heroes. I'm pretty sure you swapped bodies or you healed, one or the other. You healed. One of these other bozos probably healed you when I wasn't paying attention. Doesn't make a difference though. Clear these guys out just because they're going to be annoying if I don't. Get out of here. Good. And hello. Nice. That worked out quite well. We're not too far away from where we need to be right now. You probably remember it from Veteran. I'm going to also take a gander at Rashoka and see if I'm at a level where I can kill her. Now, you may be wondering, you skipped her in Veteran completely. You didn't even try. And yes, this is true. I usually don't try to take on Rashoka until I'm at least level 70, generally because I don't have the kind of abilities or equipment that allows me to fight her in a way I'm comfortable with. It just almost never works out for me under level 70. I've tried before, I just can't do it under 70 for some reason. 70 is the lowest level I've ever killed her on, personally. I don't know if it's a me problem or if this is fairly common. But I generally have given up trying to kill her prior to hitting level 70. And even then, I'll try and go for level 75 or higher if I can, which is generally why I almost never fight her in Veteran. I'm level 79 here, so I'm a decent number of levels above where I would normally try for this, so that's fine with me. So that's really why I skipped her in Veteran. I just have never successfully killed her on Veteran, simply because I'm never a high enough level on Veteran for my personal method of taking her on. I should have the strength at this point to do what I need to, but we'll have to see. Just remove everyone here, we're fine. Excellent. There we go. Alright. Nice tough fight. But first, before we even look at Rashoka, we need to kill the Guardian of Bismil. Whatever he's called. Get out of here. There we go. There we go. Oh, hello. It's a bit surprising, but not particularly concerning, because you're weak sauce, but alright. Bits, I need bits. Will you die? Thank you. My goodness. Bring out Blade Barrier. This is going to be a pretty easy fight. So overall, as you can see, this isn't particularly tough because he just does straight lightning damage. We already know my lightning damage is pretty much, my lightning resistance is pretty much maxed, so it's kind of like whatever. I've always found him the easiest of the three just because he only does lightning damage really, so as long as you have your lightning resistance high enough, it's pretty much a pushover. The second one is definitely the hardest. The first one is easy if you have the poison acid resistance, but sometimes you just don't have that. That's really nice for me. Totally equipping that when I get the opportunity. I don't think I need that much chaos. Yeah, I'll be fine chaos resistance-wise. That's fine. Bleeding? Oh, easy. Yeah, that's fine. That is delightful. There's probably going to be more enemies dropping down here. Yep. Always. Not as many as usual, though. Only 4 here. There we go. And we make an attempt at Rashoka. Let's see how she's doing, huh? Rashoka, it's been a while. It's been a while. We fought earlier today. I was a different person, though. Didn't go well. I wasn't ready. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Alright. Alright. Alright, yeah. Now that you've got your aura on, we're leaving. Oop, pardon me. Alright. Nope. Get your aura out of here. There we go. The real question is, do I have the kind of damage output I need to actually kill her in time? That's a good question. Got out just in time. Eat hammers, fools. Nope. I just don't have what I need to kill her right now. I don't have the damage output, really. The single target damage output, essentially speaking. So we're going to leave that one alone. It could take a while to do that, but like I said, I just don't have the single target damage at this particular juncture. Ideally, I would have Minhir's Bulwark, or possibly Reckless Power and Inferno. Just blast an Inferno, run away, blast an Inferno, run away, that kind of thing. That works out okay overall. However, I don't have that. I just sold the belt that I was going to keep. There we go. I think that's the belt, right? Yeah, level 80. So, really, that's the problem. And that's more of my build specifically. Ideally speaking, when you fight her, you should have some form of life restore, which I have. That's fine. Minhir's Will works fine for that. The problem is that I don't hit hard enough. And that's something I mentioned very early on in this walkthrough, is that my particular build is going to have some mild damage troubles. This is where it really becomes an issue, is against Rashoka and a couple of other select bosses of that nature, the ones that self-heal. I could kill her in a straight fight if she didn't have the self-heal, which is fine. I just need to wait until I have more damage. I'll probably wait until Ultimate when I have more points and more skills. In the meantime, we need to go back to Burwich Village. No, I didn't check the... Hold on. I didn't even look at the homestead stuff, because I need to consider if I want to change off my augment for my current weapon. Well, eventually I really should. It's increasing physical damage, and I'm not doing any physical damage right now. I just can't remember if anyone has an elemental version. I don't think so now. No, I didn't want to talk to you, guy. But I just can't remember. I'm going to check Devil's Crossing really quick because I'm having a serious brain cramp. Nope, alright. You've got nothing I need. Fair enough. So, you will notice that I'm not even bothering going back and picking up my grave. That is because, quite frankly, I don't need to currently. The loss of the experience is fine. I'd rather move on, go get a new experience. It would take me too long to run all the way back through there with no enemies present. Even with no enemies present, the amount of time it would take would be too long. I don't really want to deal with that. I forgot my scrap, which is fine. We'll just rift back. Devil's Crossing. I need, 10 scrap, I think? But we accomplished what we at least minimally needed there, which is the runestones. So at this particular juncture, we can go through the Temple of the Three really quick. I need my 10 of these. There we go. And from here we should be all set to clear out a bunch of the things we need to clear out. And off we go. No, I don't even care about you. You're too weak. Get out of here, punks. What is this? Monsters have greatly increased health, reduced health generation. That's okay, I guess. Doesn't matter how much health they have if they can't kill me. Which I'm not anticipating that being a particularly big concern here. So last time we went through here, I went through the entire area. There were a whole bunch of side bosses and stuff that you could kill. I'm not going to kill any of those at this time. It's generally not worth it. I might kill them later on if, before I switch over to Ultimate, I feel like I'm too underleveled. Like I said, I want to be around level 90 before I switch over to Ultimate, ideally. I'm not even sure why I'm killing you guys. You guys are... I just realized you guys are way too weak for me to even be wasting my time with. All of you are weak sauce. What is this? Yeah. You've slowed me. Oh no. They can't even hurt me. With an aura on. You guys are worth it. There's also a hero there, which is fairly interesting. There's 2 heroes. Hello. We're going to overguard this. Also put up blade barrier. Then here's will activated. I'm stuck. I'm going to not die. That was very close, though. We are going to die. Okay, there's just too much poison damage there. The problem there, which you may recognize this problem... I will be picking up that grave, obviously. You may recognize this problem from when I fought the second Path of the 3 boss, which is where the ground effects are just stacking. So even though I had really good poison acid resistance to actually maxed poison acid resistance, it didn't matter. There was just so much of it there, sitting under me, that I died regardless. And that's going to happen. You saw it almost kill me in the first section of the Path of the 3. You know, it's not something you can necessarily easily get around. It was unfortunate for me that I was stuck on the bridge with enemies in front and behind me, making traversal away from that particular danger somewhat difficult. So that is partially my fault for not being thorough with killing these guys, but now that most of the bugs are dead, there really shouldn't be too much of an issue. Gotta get out of my face. And we shouldn't have too much of a problem cleaning up house here. I'm wrong. There's Bug Boy. Both the Bug Boys, actually. We're going to kill the weaker one first, just to get him out of the way. I'm sure he got howled on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Phew. Alright. That was fairly intense. Get rid of you guys really quick. Yeah, see how little damage the one poison acid does. It's when they were all stacking beneath me that it was a problem. That's the canker that gnaws. A mild setback, though. Nothing major. There we go. That's two-handed, right? No, that was one-handed. Not great, though. Another hero. Alright. Overguard. Health potion. We have enough bugs in the background where I'm going to want to do something a little bit drastic here. Which is back up in Panetti's. See if I can get some chains going off here. Are they mostly dead? Get rid of this guy really quick. Yeah, it seems that way. Okay. Now it's just you and me, Elcrix. Well, and your children, apparently. Now your children are dead. So you're dead. Everyone's dead, Jim. Excellent. Actually going to let the Constitution heal up and then boom. Restoration. There we go. Yeah, a lot of trash. I'm really rolling in the heroes today. At least when these guys die, they don't leave giant pools of poison to stack up on me. Then here's what will keep me alive long enough to kill this guy. There we go. And take you out. The mythical wretched crow of Bismil. I haven't seen a mythical in a very long time. It's been that long since I've wiped my data. That's pretty sweet. That's, you know, I like to see that. I'm pretty happy. That's pretty big. Nice. Thank you and good night. Alright. Perfect. Oh, I didn't even realize there was more on there. Take you guys out really quick. There we go. Approach you for the melee just to get out of the poison. There we go. And again, we've already been through most of this area before, so you don't need to see the whole area again, so I can just blitz through this as well. We're going to be just fine. That's fine. Health potion. He's trying to shoot me from behind the wall, silly little thing. There we go. Now you've figured out how walls work. Get out of here. Weak sauce. Another narrow area where they can just trap me in poison, so we gotta take this a little smart. Run through really quick. I immediately don't run through really quick. Like an idiot. Ah, nice. We're gonna take my usual path because it usually works out. Hello, Totem. You know what? We'll go for it. Overguard, Blade Barrier, right away. Pinettis, just so I can get some stuff done here. I knew I was going to die. I was surrounded, though, completely. I threw down a rift before I died, though. I probably should use this, in all honesty. And here we go. Back we go. And Overguard right away, Health Potion right away, kill as many people as possible. Now we run around a little bit. I know I have a lot of hammers up. And here's what hasn't been activated yet. We got time. Good. Health Potion. Funnel him in. Funnel him in. Good. We're working them, we're working them. There we go. Oh. Didn't run away fast enough. Didn't sleep well last night. I don't have the reflexes I should. I don't think I picked up my grave, but that's fine. We should have them in a position where I can finish them off at this particular point in time. Yes. And it's just a matter of making sure the rest of them die in a decent amount of time. Yes, there we go. I probably should have cleared out the area first. That was somewhat arrogant of me. Yeah. Blaze Thread Sash, which is potentially good for my other character. A lot of stuff for my other guy, potentially. Let me see if any of this is worth equipping. So far, that's a no. My goodness, it's all trash. That's okay, but not the damage type I do anymore. At least you're almost by yourself. As I curse myself immediately. Not enough people though to really be concerned though. Anyone else want to show up to this party? Interesting. Those might actually be... Yeah, I think we can get that to work. Yep, alright, perfect. And now I just gotta wend our way over here. As long as you don't get, like, excessively surrounded like I've been letting myself get a couple times, I've gotten too complacent. Because I was so over-leveled in the earlier stages of this difficulty. I've forgotten that I'm, you know, still on Elite and should be providing a certain amount of respect here to that, but I have not been. That is why I've been dying. I've not been strategizing, I've not been planning things out the way I probably should be. There we go. Goodbye. Torment Hammer will take care of most of these guys. There we go. Excellent. There we go. We're almost there. Let me see. Blade Barrier, Manhur's Will activates, that's fine. Overguard this. That worked out nicely. I don't know why he just ran by me and kept on going. I slapped him right in the face. Didn't even care. There we go. Crazy spiders. Now you guys show up. Alright. Torment's Hammer. That's what I'll rely on for a second. There we go. Perfect. Take care of most of these losers. Hello. Alright, I didn't think they were going to come over, so we might be having a small problem here pretty soon. Aether damage, we're going to move. There we go. Aether damage again, we're going to move. You're dead. Kill your friend really quick. There we go. Oh. See, I played smart that time. Got out when things were getting ugly. Well, before things got too ugly. Let me rephrase that. Let me be a tad more specific about that. Before things got excessively ugly. With stacking ground effects. Which you never want to see. Not having been born yesterday. Not really worried about guy behind me. Waiting for the green crystal to show up. There it is. We leave. There we go. Right, now I gotta do something about these dudes. Green crystal. Relocate. I'm not hitting this guy because this Eldritch Life Drinker is in my way. Okay, green crystal, we're moving. Get rid of the cronies. Come on. Cronies are not dying reliably. Fine. I think I activated my health potion too quickly, but we need to evac anyways. We're getting too many cronies here. There we go. That worked out much better. Blade barrier. I'm gonna have to use a health potion pretty soon, which is fine. Okay, we relocate. You're summoning a... these are just natural spawns. Alright, now we have a bit of a problem. We got Tormod hammers though, so that's something. We're gonna go this way, actually. We have Overguard, so we can use that to my advantage. Maybe we can kill him actually really quickly. Yeah. Nice, okay. Interesting shield. Not as good as the Vanguarded Legion, though, in all honesty. Huh. Nope, I want my current shoulders. It's only 35 armor. But I get distortion bonuses on these, which I actually can use. Okay, really? I'm glad I didn't come up here with the Sentinel. Now it's just you and me, Garn. And I can take you. Not even a problem. Perfect. Huh, not as good. There we go. Ta-da! Okay. We've now completed this. So at this particular junction, best move is to just waltz on back out. The normal way, because we just need to go up and kill the Bone Hunter really quick. After all, since we've already cleared out the path we came in on, it shouldn't really be that big of a deal to just walk back out the same way. Theoretically speaking. You just have to remember the way that you came in on, which isn't too difficult given how the map is set up. So, oop. Hold on, I'm actually going to crack open that chest really quick just because I'm here. I kind of need fat loots too. And now we waltz off. That random flying dude there who didn't even care, which is fine with me. And then another random flying dude. Alright, sure. I thought there was a pot I could break, but it is not. That is a body I can kick, though. Very nice. And now we'll just kill the Bone Hunter, finish that quest. Next one I think is Steps of Torment, but I can't quite remember. Which deserves its own episode by itself, so that's what I intend on doing. That is not something I want to tack onto this episode. The Steps of Torment, if you remember from Veteran, takes a pretty long time. While it will be a little bit faster because I have more skills, more damage potential, because I'm a higher level, the Steps of Torment will still be taken decently slowly, just because it is elite. I am going to be looking for some specific items. I'll probably do a couple of other areas first. I'll probably stave that off slightly. I just wanted to deal with the Conclave of the Three. I didn't even know I'm bothering with you. The Conclave of the Three stuff now. Not the Conclave of the Three, the Path of the Three now, because I was going to be passing through this area anyways. So it was very much a matter of why not. You guys, again, are too weak for me to even think about. I must confess I probably waited slightly too long here. We're going to go ahead and do the Ancient Savage Totem, because these guys will actually be worth my time. Overguard immediately. Panetti is just so I can clear out some of the area. Blade Barrier, because now there's a bunch of heroes in melee with me. Health Potion. So far, so good. And his will has activated. I did not make it. There's too many. I didn't put down a new rift, but that's okay. More poison than I anticipated, I'll be honest. I was not paying enough attention to the enemies around me. And so I got killed by poison. I'm not paying enough attention. That is my main problem. I'm spacing out. I know why, but that's okay. Small setbacks and experience gains. Could always do bounties if I really needed to, but I'm still going to probably save that for Ultimate. Just come in into Ultimate a little low. If even that. I came in really high, so I probably won't necessarily... Well, I won't necessarily be coming into Ultimate low, even though I have died a couple of times here, because, quite frankly, like I said just now, and also what I said at the beginning of the Elite, I came in very high on Elite. 5 levels high, actually. So I have a bit of leeway in terms of dying. It's not that big of a problem. I can afford a couple of deaths. Which is why I didn't bother picking up my grave from Rashoka. Alright, there's the poison underneath me. There's only 2 effects underneath me right now. Activate a health potion. We're almost done with Rotmouth here. And you can see where the huge amounts of floor effects were killing me. I just have the Aether right now, which is fine. I can deal with that. Take you out by yourself really quick. Okay, now we have 2 or 3 here. Oh. Get rid of Robos here really quick. There we go. Get out from the... It's Rot Spew here we need to get rid of next. There we go. And I should be able to take you out really quick. There we go. Once the people generating ground effect started dying off, it was a lot easier to get rid of them. Something you should always watch out for. That's an interesting chest armor. That's weird. I'm not equipping it because it's not strong enough in terms of armor or resistances. But it is interesting. Alright. Did anyone drop anything even remotely cool? Are you guys attached to the totem? I can't tell, so I'll wipe you out just in case. Yes, you were. Alright. There's somebody shooting at me, but I already know he's not even worth my time. Where is that recipe I just picked up? There it is. If I still had Mirror Variactes, that would have been amazing. Okay, you're wasting your time. A lot of this is still terrible. Yeah, get out of the way. Punk. I could go into the secrets, but honestly I probably wouldn't. We'll go ahead and go into the secret while we're over here. I forgot to pick up my grave. There we go. Let me just pop in here really quick. Grab this. It doesn't hurt. Uh-huh. Not great, but potentially money, so that's fine. Can you guys get out of the way? There we go, thank you. Get out of the way. Slip on right over through here. Normally I would stop and kill these guys, but they're too weak for this. I wouldn't get anything worthwhile off of them. Not even enough experience to make that worthwhile, so we're just going to pass right through. Goodbye. Get out of the way. Just make a quick pit stop to this secret really quick. Boy, am I glad I came down here. That was amazing. Thank you. Can't believe it. It's Jim Rice. And now for the blood... Is this the Bone Hunter or the Blood Hunter? The Bone Hunter. Alright, let's see here. I might be able to kill him solo. Well, mano a mano, let me rephrase that. in a straight confrontation. He hasn't hit Menhir's will yet, so... I don't think he's going to either. Neither of us can hit the other. Well, there's Menhir's will. Alright, he activated it. Good job. I'm proud of you. Too late, but you got it. Agony, eh? Nice. And a lot of this is still fairly trash. Obviously, we don't need the shrine. And back we go to Forticon. Where we will report this in and sell our junk. Do I still have that belt? I should. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Alright, so the next one is the Steps of Torment. We will be stalling that one a little bit. I'm going to do the Inferno first, which we did not cover in Veteran because, quite frankly, my reputation with the Black Legion wasn't high enough for that. And I also totally forgot about it as well, but that doesn't matter because I didn't have access to it anyways, so that doesn't make a difference. I did get a nice mythical, though, so that was pretty spicy. Pretty happy about that. So, we'll save the Steps of Torment. I'll probably do the Inferno next episode. Probably. Depends on what I think would be best. I'll probably think about it over the course of the next day. Decide how I want to necessarily run this. Gotta store my crap too. There we go. So, yeah. I'm basically... Right now, there are three... I'm actually going to open up a rift so I can show you on the map. There are three things that technically I should do at this point in time. First one is to go back to the Broken Hills, where I would go through the Steps of Torment. I would like to be closer to level 90. Granted, I died a couple of times, so I lost about a quarter of a level's experience here, a quarter of the way to 80, which is fine. I'm not that broken up about it, in all honesty. It's not a big deal. I can go to the Dead Man's Gulch and go to the Immolation. I am leaning towards doing that, but I might not. And my third option at this particular point in time is to go into the Plains of Strife, reconstruct the Shrine of Mogdragon, and then go on through to the Tomb of the Watcher's Rift, so that way next episode I can do the Bastion of Chaos, to do a couple of other things. To do the, theoretically I could do the Kimmon's Chosen quest that I have, but at this particular point, since Anastasia, if memory serves, also has a quest for in there, it would be best to wait on that. But at the very least, I would get to the Tomb of the Watchers, and then run from there. But I'm not quite sure which one of those three objectives I'm going to go for in the next episode. You'll find out, whatever my decision is. With that being said, thank you all very much for watching. If you would like to, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, ideas, issues, leave them down in the comments below. I do read them. And thank you all very much for joining me. Have a great 24 hours.